hands up if you with it. Drop it.
So you need to retexturize that thing. Change my earrings real quick because I've had these in like 3 straight episodes.
Yeah, same. I took mine out. I was like, I guess I'm done with these earrings. That's enough.
Change these earrings. I guess I could change this too.
I know, Nala. You want to go smell everything she's taking out because you're the TSA, but no. I'm proud of you for just sitting there.
She's like, what is that? What are you doing? What's going on? Stay out of my business.
Oh, shoot. It started recording. Oh, well. Did I say something? Well, I don't know what word we said.
Oh, God.
A lot of voice triggers. Who knows?
Who knows? What? Let me do this. Oh, God. My ears. What'd you say?
Trash at it. And introductions.
You weren't. First of all, you were doing the stuff. I was messing up the introduction last time. I was like, I don't even know what we're talking about. And I forgot. I was like, shit, that's not even my time. I don't be remembering. So, I was like, I don't even know what we're talking about.
Taking a group photo or something?
Right. She's just like sitting so still, like you're waiting any moment.
Oh my God.
I hate phone cameras. I feel like they just look so like,
yeah,
they make you look so fucking wide.
Yes.
For no reason. I'm like, there's no possible way I could be this wide. It's very much giving 600-pound life. I hate that. Well, I had. Side parts are life. Okay. Do it on my good side. Yeah, they were trying to make you feel old for not doing a middle part, and you guys can suck a dick. Somebody said when you have braids and you do a middle part, it gives like you date white boys. So I was like,
it does. I've seen some of them, but it depends on the braids.
It depends on the person too. I feel like I never look like I date white boys, even though I will, but I exclusively would like to. But I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I look like that. I feel like I look like I date thugs or some shit. Anyway. Oh Lord. All right, you ready, man? Okay, what is going on, titties? Like, what's going on with this? Like,
I was covering me up. She said you won't see no titties today.
She said you're gonna be covered up. God damn
it. Seeing nothing today.
She just hating. My nephew used to do that to me. Every time I used to wear like a dark color lipstick and stuff, my nephew would be like, he was a baby, he should be like, I can get the shit out of here. He was like, be humble. I was like, first of all, the disrespect. Now I look like the Joker. How am I gonna find you an uncle like this? You're ridiculous. Hey, we're already recording, right?
Yeah.
All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2. I gotta do it every time. Every time. Welcome back to the Petty Parlor. I am your host, Bree.
I'm Jasmine.
This is Nala. She wants to be also here with us. She said hello and welcome back. Okay.
Her shirt says hi.
Her shirt says hi. But yeah, so today, listen. Well, first of all, what's in our cups? What's in our petty cups? What are we drinking?
It is the raspberry colada margarita. I'm not saying the brand name, but
right. You're not paying us, so you don't get nothing. Okay. But it's pretty good. We had a mishap with the last thing we drank. Okay. So yeah, it wasn't great. So this is better. Anyway, so listen. This episode is going to be about politics. Okay. And just to let y'all know, we do not care who you like. We do not care who you are voting for, and we will not be arguing with you in the comments. We are not here to rebuttal you or go back and forth. These are our opinions.
Yes.
on politics. Some of these things that we're stating will be facts. Some of these things will just be opinions.
Jokes.
Lots of these things will be hurtful if you are a person who likes the other party. If that is you, probably don't want to watch this. But we don't care what you think. Okay? If you want to talk about who you love and give your opinions, go buy yourself some mics and go make your own fucking podcast. This is our shit, and we go say what the fuck we want. Okay?
Exactly.
So, just to let you know, Nala also said, you could fuck right up. That's what the fuck she said. You heard what she said? So anyway, just in case you are someone who is for some reason watching our podcast and you don't live in America or whatever, thank you. You're so sweet. Oh my God, thanks. Anyway, but this is what's going on here in case you don't know. So, on July 21st, our current president, Joe Biden, decided that he will not be running for re-election. In November, he dropped out of the race, which was great. Like, that was a great move by him because he's old. And it's about time. I was still gonna vote for him anyway. We didn't have no choice.
The alternative was,
but good on him because he did the right thing. He then nominated the vice president, Kamala Harris, to replace him and nominated her for president. Okay. So ever since that time, Trump, who I'm sure you're familiar with, he was the president for a hot minute, from what, 2016 to 2000, those were terrible years, to 2021 or whatever, he was the president. And yeah, he was terrible. And so he's trying to, he's trying to run again for president. And he's also old as shit and has lost his mind. Basically, Trump does not run on any policies. He has no policies. He just runs on hate and lies and insults because for whatever reason, even though this is a presidential election, Trump thinks this is a roast battle. And so instead of actually having any policies, he just gives insults at his opponents, thinking that if I insult them enough, they'll vote for me because I have the funny jokes. That's actually not,
I say outrageous things,
what we want to base the running of the country on. Surprise! We actually would like someone who knows what the fuck they're doing.
And not be a convicted felon.
Right. So, so there's that. So lots of things have been going on. And it's been terrible. Obviously, because Trump was basing his campaign on insults, he had this whole campaign based around how Joe Biden was so old and couldn't do it, and he's Sleepy Joe, and blah, 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 and he's just too old to be the president, which Trump is only 3 years younger than him. So, also you. You are also too old. Okay? Now that Kamala is running, she is young, she's smart, she used to be a prosecutor, she is skilled at debating, IQ way higher than Trump's, even though he tried to say she had a low IQ because he's a trash ass person. And so she's cool.
Hip. We love women.
Right. Yeah. Obviously, Trump is now losing his mind.
He's
in his boots. Very, very scared because he's a fucking coward. So that's the gist of what's going on here. And so Trump got a man named J.D. Vance to be his running mate. He's also trash. This is a man who has said that women who are in violent relationships should stay with their partners regardless or whatever. This man also has
how
said,
about I knock you upside the head a few times? You tell me how often you stay.
How about you fucking die? We will lock you. Jesus. Okay. I'm anyone who's telling you to stay where you are being abused, can die. You can just die. I don't give a fuck. Okay? You're awful. Thanks. I'm sorry. Okay. Don't die. Listen. We love everyone. Anyway, so the bottom line is he can fuck right off. He's also said that people who were childless deserve as much say as in society as people who have kids. So basically saying we shouldn't have as much political say, our votes shouldn't count as much as people who have kids, which is fucking ridiculous. And also say we should be charged more in taxes, people who don't have kids, even though we already pay more in taxes. But so we should be paying more in taxes and have less say.
Insane. No.
That sounds crazy. Thanks though.
Maybe I can't have kids because I can't afford.
Because I can't afford these fucking kids.
For all the people with kids that I can't get my own kids.
Did you think about that? No. So anyway, he is married to a brown woman. Okay. So and they have a child together. The campaign that he's running for now. Also keep in mind, J.D. Vance said, "What about Trump?"
Oh, he hates him. He said he hates him. He would never do anything with him. Blah blah blah. This was years ago, and because everyone hates Trump.
He literally said, "I'm a never Trump guy."
I'm a never Trump. Yes.
And you sold your soul for your political career. Congratulations, you're going to hell. Anyway, so so look at you, trash. But he has a wife. His wife is a brown woman, of course, because maggots are all a bunch. That's what I call them.
It works.
Listen, y'all are maggots. Anyway, so maggots, they're a bunch of racists. So basically, even though that is a person running from their party, when they saw he had a brown wife, they proceeded to spew all kinds of racist insults at this woman. And this, if you can even call him a man, because my God, today, any person, if I was married to a man and this is how he responded to racism about me, I could never look at him as a man again. Instead of saying, hey, fuck this racist ass party and fuck this orange leather faced motherfucker, he proceeded to say, oh my God, guys, I know she's not white, but I love her and she's a good woman. Is that the lamest shit ever? Me. I think it may be the lamest shit ever. You're probably the weakest man on earth at this point. How embarrassing. So that was your defense, was that she's a good woman in spite of her color and in spite of her nationality. She's a good woman, as though you can't be a good woman unless you are white. Which is crazy. So disgusting. So anyway, that's who his running mate is. On the other hand, Kamala chose Tim Walz, who is amazing. He was a teacher. He was in the military for over 20 years. He signed a bill for free lunches in his state. He's the governor of Minnesota. Signed a bill for free lunches in his state. He signed another bill that was to have people put menstrual products and stuff in bathrooms, all that kind of stuff. Great pick all around. Good job on you, Kamala. Yes. Did the damn thing. Now they're really, really scrambling.
Because now they got
They have nothing.
Finally, we have something good going for us.
You have nothing. So now they're scrambling. They're really upset because they tried to say that it was a coup to get by. Now there's no coup. You don't even know what a coup is. You never took government. You have no idea what the fuck you are talking about. And then on top of that, Trump then decided they were supposed to do a debate. Trump and Kamala Harris. Of course, Trump backed out, saying he would only do the debate on the channel that is also sucking his taint.
Yeah, he wants it so bad on Fox.
And also, not only does he want it on Fox, the worst news station, because they are a pro-Trump news station, he wants it on Fox, but he also wants no fact-checking in the debate. That was one of the requirements of him doing the debate. He literally said he would not come to this debate if it wasn't on Fox, and if there was, and he doesn't want any fact checking. So if there's fact checking, so that doesn't make any sense, sir. So you mean you just want to be able to say lies, and then nobody can be like, yeah, that's not true. Are you crazy? That's not how any of this works. If that's the case, then we could just tell fucking fairy tale stories or whatever on the stage or whatever the case. And then, this is what's really irritating. Why can politicians do whatever they want? This man has lied a bajillion times on podiums during rallies. You are a political figure, and it is not okay. There should be fines for politicians for every lie that can be proven. It is not okay to constantly spew misinformation to the people because the people in your party, the majority of them do
Don't
not
have
read.
anything.
So they don't
They just
care.
got a bunch of
They
marbles
just take
rattling around.
whatever you say and they fucking roll with it without any kind of consequence. There should be fines on this man for every lie, for every politician, not even just him. Anytime a politician says something and that's a bold-faced lie and it can be proven, fines every time. I don't understand why y'all can just do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't make any sense. There's no rules for these motherfuckers. So that's what's going on. Of course, you know, all the maggots, all the incels, they've been, Kamala, I would never vote for Kamala. I don't want a woman. And also, now they're going out of their way to say that she slept her way to the top, which is fucking insane.
That is always the rhetoric.
Listen,
Come on.
very much of this is giving, like, you know, if you are a woman and you were even remotely attractive in high school, this is something that has happened to you. Where boys would make up lies about sleeping with you.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd be like, I don't even know that man. Like, so,
What did Melania do? At least Kamala got a man that loves her and a husband that supports her.
So the reason why they're saying this is because she used to have a relationship with a senator. His name was Willie Brown. And they're saying, oh, he was married. He was married. Him and his wife have been separated for 10 years before he started his relationship with Kamala. Now, this relationship they had was in the 90s. Y'all know what year it is?
So cute. The little love story is so dark. I've seen little interviews. I'm like, oh.
Like, now, because that happened, that was an old relationship that's been done, it's been over with. He was not with his wife anymore. He had been separated from his wife for 10 years, and now y'all are trying to say, oh, she slept her way to the... She didn't become the vice president by sleeping with this senator 30 years ago, or whatever the fuck. You're full of shit.
She had to go through schooling and stuff.
She had to go through schooling and stuff. She had to actually be somebody who knew anything about the government, which... Yeah, Trump doesn't. So, yeah, it's all nonsense. And then they're trying to say, oh, she was never black and now she's black all of a sudden, which is the craziest shit.
That's just so.
That's so dumb. But also,
you could be multiple things.
No one cares if she's black. And the thing that y'all keep on saying is that black people are going to vote for her just because she's black. That's not why black people vote for anybody. If that was the case, there would be a lot more black Republicans because tons of black people have run as Republicans and not gotten into office. If we voted just because somebody was black, then Herschel Walker's stupid ass would be in office. What do you mean? There are a ton of people who were Republicans and black and never got voted in. That's not why black people vote for anybody.
Yeah. Other people.
The reason why y'all keep saying that is because that's why y'all are voting for Trump.
Yeah,
you're voting for Trump because he is white. And now you're trying to put that on us as though we're voting for somebody because they're black. That's not the case. We're voting for her because she's not Trump. That's why we're voting for her. Okay? Because we understand policies. We know what she stands for. We understand she's a woman. We would like our rights protected. We would like for y'all not to be trying to repeal the idea of no fault divorces and stuff like that so we get to be trapped into motherfucking marriages forever because y'all don't want women to have any fucking rights around this bitch. That's why it's Kamala and not Trump. Okay?
It was just for a woman. I mean, Hillary Clinton would have won.
Hillary Clinton would have... First of all, she didn't win. She won the popular vote. That motherfucking electoral college, which needs to be banned. I don't know why we have that.
I don't know what the point of that is.
So stupid. But anyway, the way American politics
very
is
different.
Is just the worst. But it's nonsense. So one, I would like y'all to stop saying it's just because she's black. That's not why we're voting for her. We don't fuck with Trump, okay? Is the bottom line. Those of us who have sense. Yeah. On the other hand, some of these black Amber Rose, but
no, she said she's not black, so bye, bitch.
Yeah, she can go somewhere else. But also, we're also not voting for people because a celebrity said so. If you can call Amber Rose a celebrity,
yeah,
right. They called her a rapper.
You want to talk about somebody sleeping to the top?
They called Amber Rose a rapper.
Where her songs at? What song? What
Have
Amber
you
Rose
heard
song? You know,
Amber Rose song? Not a single one. I have never heard an Amber Rose song. Ever. All I know her for is being Kanye West's girlfriend before he lost his mind, and that is it. And then she was married. I think she was married to Wiz Khalifa or something like that. And then she tattooed
a rapper's girlfriend.
She tattooed a man's name on her forehead, and he left her for 75-year-old Cher. That's the kind of person voting for Trump, and that is the same IQ a lot of you have. Okay? Yes. The same type of stupidity. All right? Yes. It's embarrassing. Y'all are embarrassing. Waka Flocka, listen, there's something really weird going on. I'm really starting to think that a lot of these people, listen, this is a theory I have, but I'm starting to think a lot of these people are clones, because every single time somebody says they're voting for Trump, a lot of these people who are all these right-wing people or whatever that are getting really popular were not like that before. Even if you look at Tomi Lahren, which I can't stand that bitch, she's the trash, but she used to be a liberal girl, a liberal white girl. She's all this pro right-wing, whatever. Amber Rose, she had the slut walk and all this, and she's pro-woman, all this kind of stuff. Right. All of a sudden, she's voting for Trump. Waka Flocka literally posted and said that, I just want someone who's in office who wants people to be able to do whatever they want with their bodies. And those are literally the opposite things that Trump wants. What are you talking about, Waka Flocka?
He's never said that's what he wanted.
Can you just rap? And hush up. To me, this is how I felt. When I saw that tweet, I felt like Waka is either getting paid handsomely and is trying to tell us that he is not voting for Trump because he's said literally all of the opposite things. And I'm like, that's almost like a subliminal message. Like, I'm not actually voting for this man.
So much clout. They just want to be relevant. It's so much clout shit.
Right.
Kai Cenat, I'm looking at you. You know Kamala didn't ask for you.
Kamala did not ask for you. Talking about the Secret Service. The Secret Service don't call people to see if you'll do an interview. What do you think they do? Stop. They're here to protect her body.
And you sound dumb as hell talking about you don't want to be political.
Stupid.
You're a grown-up.
You're a grown-up.
Oh my with God. A lot of followers.
Let me tell you something.
You should be voting
when
and talking
about it.
When I see
people on dating apps and they think their things that's not political, I instantly scroll away from that. I feel like you are not an adult. You do not have the opportunity and the choice other than to be political.
We don't have the choice.
We do not have the choice. It is not
to just sit around.
I don't really care about politics. You should, because our lives are at stake, motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you like how things are going right now? Okay, maybe you should do something about it.
Maybe you should fucking do something about it, you piece of shit. Awful. So, anyway, yeah, these people are unhinged. It's like Trump is becoming increasingly unhinged. There are so many crazy rants of his,
I can't even listen to it.
It's so much weird stuff he's been saying. Oh, and the word weird itself has made these people lose their minds. When I tell you these people are so upset that we've been calling them weird, it's a trigger word. They're just like, fucking, y'all are weird. What are you?
I could think of worse words.
Right. And they're just like, why are you calling us weird? So, one weird thing that happened was this assassination attempt, right? It doesn't make any sense.
He's an actor, guys. He had plenty of TV shows.
He's been in several movies. He's done. He's an actor. But the whole thing didn't make any sense because, one, several people said they saw this man set up his whole setup to shoot on top of this building for literally minutes on minutes, and they were like, "Hey, there's a guy. There's a guy setting up a shotgun up there." I honestly, personally think this attempt was fake to make Trump look like, whatever. And then, but I think that someone actually getting shot there was an accident. I don't think that was part of the plan.
Shouldn't have been.
And so now they feel like, oh God, now we got to cover everything up for real because we fucked up. We really also, sorry to that man, whatever.
We're the only ones that care. They don't even care.
They don't care. But also, whenever they talk, first of all, I'm sorry to that man. But also, he was trash.
He was a trash person. His wife
was a trash person. His wife wouldn't accept a call from President Biden, even though Trump never called.
Never did. Didn't reach out. Didn't give a
And she's like, I don't think he would have wanted us to talk to Biden or whatever. That kind of that's stupid.
Is your kink?
Is this your king? Like, honestly, so fucking embarrassing. That man, I saw that man's tweets. Okay, so I felt less bad after I saw those. Listen. Anyway, so, but the bottom line is, I don't think he was meant to pass away, and then he did. Anyway, go ahead. No.
Okay. I was going to talk about the audience and stuff in his thing. That now there's a thing about there's plants and people being in blackface now that they're accepting in there. That like it looks like they're a black person, but then you look under their shirt and they got lighter skin up under there. So they're just trying to push it that black people are for Trump, but it's really white people in fucking makeup.
I honestly don't. I feel like there's a lot less black people
Way less
than they want you to think, because the amount of people who are white getting caught on the internet pretending to be
pretending to be under profiles that are not them. They are black people.
Have been a lot. Okay.
And the fact that we can figure it out, that just shows they're stupid.
The moment that you say, my mama black, my daddy black, why are you talking like a fucking caricature? What the fuck is happening? I know you're not black by the way you're speaking.
So easy.
Do you see the way we're speaking? That's how black people talk. I don't know what you think we talk like, but every time you see one of these people typing, they type in a way that's giving like a person trying to be black, you know, like those old, like, you know, those old McDonald's commercials where it was like where it's like, it was like super black. What's up, young blood? Like, bruh, nobody talks like that. Literally no one I know has ever said, what's up, young blood? Like
want to go get a 40?
Right. Like, we know. So I don't think that there's as many black people for Trump as they try to make us believe. I think that the majority of these people are white people or Russian bots. So
yeah, they got AI, they've got the deep fakes, they got the catfish profile.
But yeah, so these photos, they're fake and they look ridiculous. And then when Trump went to this, it was like, I think it was like a black journalist thing he was at or whatever, and she asked like a very valid question. He was like, that's a terrible question. I mean, that's the most terrible question I've ever been at, because he didn't want to answer it, because she was like, after you called all these people all these racist things and you said all this about these people, why do you think that black people want to vote for you? And he was like, that's the worst question I ever was, you motherfucking stupid ass motherfucking bitch. You fucking pumpkin face motherfucker. I bet it was, bitch.
Yeah, me and my black jobs will not be
voting for Trump. Thank you so much.
With all this,
but yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, and it's so embarrassing. And what's crazy about the whole thing, and then just to go back to the assassination of him, when they talk about this, which they kind of stopped talking about it because it was fake and everybody could see it was fake.
And but everybody had their damn tampons on their ear.
If you didn't realize this was a cult before, the moment y'all started wearing your little pads on your ears, okay? Y'all really opened up a panty liner and put it on your ear, and you thought that this wasn't a cult. She also feels the same way. She saw those white folks and she was like, they're probably Trump supporters. That's why. So, and you thought that this was not a cult. Y'all are wearing panty liners on you. It's always, okay? Always panty liners on your ears right now, and you think this is not a cult?
Right.
Embarrassing. But also, when they talk about the assassination attempt, the people always go, they tried to assassinate him. Who's that?
Right, because there's no one.
Are they in the room with us?
No. Maybe it's
Do you mean
days we met along the way?
We? Because that was y'all. We is the pronoun you're looking for. I know you guys hate pronouns, so you're not aware.
Right.
But that man was a Republican.
Yeah.
Okay? That's shocked. That was y'all's people. Okay? So what you should be saying is we. Your pronoun should be we, us. Okay? Us. We tried to assassinate him. That's what the fuck you should be saying. Like, the idea that y'all are trying to act like that was a democratic idea or plan is insane. Like, you know it wasn't, and that's why y'all don't be bringing it up like that anymore, because you know what y'all did. And stop trying to pretend it was us, because it wasn't us. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. But besides that, also just to say about Vance's wife, she turned around as a brown woman who had been through all this racist stuff, called Kamala a DEI hire, so fuck her as well. Okay.
What do you think you are?
Yeah, I know. What's also crazy about the whole thing is that every single thing that's been bad that we've seen about Trump and Vance have not been Democrats saying bad things about them. It's just been actual footage of their rallies of stuff they said themselves, and just us being like, this motherfucking idiot, like every single time. Like, what is going on? Trump is unraveling. He's saying crazy things. He's comparing crowds to Martin Luther King. Bernice King, Martin Luther King's daughter, had to come out and be like, I wish this man would stop putting my father's name. She said, keep my father's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Martin Luther King thing was ridiculous.
It was so ridiculous and also so untrue. Do you think there is not
even in the
footage?
It was not true. He literally said there were millions of people and we've had thousands of people. When does a million equal 1,000? What math are you using?
You know he can't do math. What the fuck?
He can't even read. That's why he doesn't
right.
teleprompter, because he can't read.
He can't read.
He has to freestyle everything because he cannot read.
And that's why he has no policies. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's running on. You would elect someone who does not read. It's crazy. So all that's some bullshit. Also, what's super crazy to me though, even worse than all of this, is that everything they're saying about Kamala is just about her being a woman, and they're trying to act like, oh, her border policies or whatever. But to me, it's really saying to me about America that to America, the worst thing that you can be is a woman, and a black woman at that. Yes. Because you keep sitting here and saying, she's a woman, she slept her way to the top. Donald Trump has been married 7 million times.
Right, what are we talking about?
And has cheated on every wife he's ever had. And was paying off a sex worker with money from his presidency.
So, it pisses me off. You talk so much about Biden's son. Your kids do horrible shit too.
Do the same thing.
They are also terrible. You are a criminal.
You're a criminal. Okay? But to people, now listen, Donald Trump is a pedophile, rapist. He's convicted of rape. He's been convicted of rape. He's a convicted criminal. The worst thing over all of these things you could ever be is a black woman. So it's worse to be a black woman to these people. They would rather have a criminal, rapist, pedophile in office.
Okay, sure.
All right. So the main issue is to white men especially, the worst thing that you can be in this country is a black woman over a criminal. It's worse to be a black woman than a criminal, than a pedophile, than a rapist. All of those things, they're fine with that. But a black woman, absolutely not. Like, that is so disheartening to know that y'all really think like that. And as a woman, and just a woman, period, as a woman, y'all should be upset by that. All of y'all.
Yeah.
Women of all races should be like, hey, that's fucking gross. Because guess what? That's how they think about you when something happens to you. They don't care about women being raped. They don't think that's a big deal. They don't care about men being pedophiles. They don't think that's a big deal. As a matter of fact, they're constantly trying to pass child marriage laws because that's the kind of people we're fucking with. So the bottom line is that is how they think, and it's gross and disgusting. Also, Trump is a convicted criminal, and he can't even vote. And if you can't fucking vote, like, you shouldn't even be able to be the president. Like, I don't see... Listen, America, you're embarrassing me, okay? You're embarrassing me in front of the other countries. Like, stop it. Other countries are mind baffled right now. They are like, how can a criminal be the president? We also don't know other countries. We are also confused. Because
I guess I figured that would never happen.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the whole lot of us. I don't understand it. They don't understand it. And
thought to put that in the law.
These are the people who, anytime a black person is killed by the police, are always like, follow the law. If you just complied, blah, blah, blah. That only matters when it comes to that particular situation, and never when they are yelling and screaming and cussing at the police. Never when they are sitting here having a coup and going after all these representatives and having January 6th and acting a fucking fool. All those things fly out the window. The moment that it's white people doing stuff, none of that follow the law stuff is anywhere. They don't care about. Now they're proud. I'm voting for the felon. Good for you, you fucking nitwit.
So weird, and I have the hypocrisy.
Hypocritical. Weird and hypocritical. But it's gross. It's just gross of you to be that stupid, that brainwashed. And I mean, we're at a point right now where I feel like this is where people were before like Hitler got big like that. They were at a point in life where they were like, we could either be like, hey, this guy's not okay.
Right.
Or we could be like, yay for him. And then your life could go A or B.
Yes.
And they went, okay? And you see how that went for them. Y'all don't mind it because most of you think the Holocaust was fake or hoax or was like, it was fine because y'all don't care about other people and you're not Jewish, so it doesn't matter to you or whatever the fuck is going on. But that's the moment we're at now. We are fighting for our fucking lives out here. And the whole lot of you really need to open your fucking eyes and stop being ridiculous. This is not to say there's not good Republicans. There's a Republican mayor in Arizona. He's a mayor of Mesa. And he, you know, he's Republican. He said he was a lifelong Republican, and he was at Kamala's rally. And he was saying that he doesn't recognize his party. He doesn't know these people anymore. And he said he's absolutely not voting for Trump. And that's a lot. There is a whole group called Republicans for Harris.
Yes.
Because people have recognized that this man is fucking insane.
This is ridiculous. It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. People
anyone with a brain cell. Anyone with just one brain cell. If you could rub two of them together.
If you and a person you love have just half a brain cell each that you can combine together to make one whole one so that you can stop being stupid, that would be great. It would absolutely be great. And it's so embarrassing to be at this point in our lives as a country. I'm ashamed of you. America, I ain't gonna hold you. But I really wish that we weren't even this close. You know, it's really sad. It's really sad. You know, now there's been a new debate that's supposed to be happening and whatever, because Kamala was like, I'm not doing that no fact checking bullshit, and I'm glad she said no. So there's a new debate that's set. I personally don't think it's going to happen. I think Trump is going to back out beforehand, because if you've listened to any of his rallies, they sound insane. He's clearly got dementia. Like, I don't know why we're pretending he doesn't. He is losing his mind. Like,
hilarious.
It's awful. And that what's crazy about the debate he had against Biden is he think he won. That's what's crazy.
No one won.
No one won.
You were all
both
the
terrible.
butt of the jokes.
Like, you were both awful.
Butt of all of our
But
jokes.
you were even worse somehow.
Yeah.
Because at least Biden realized after that, like, okay, this just didn't go well on either side. And he did what he needed to do to be like, okay, say the cheerleader, save the world. I need to go ahead and back up, you know what I mean, and do what I need to do. Back out and let somebody else take over, because the bottom line is we can't have this orange motherfucker being the president again. Okay, we're not doing it. So he backed out. That was smart. You still are running around pretending you won that debate.
I think you won everything. You think you won the election?
You won the election. You've never won an election. You've never had the popular vote. Time. And you're stupid. Like, I just can't stand you.
I mean, just get you a podcast. That's all you want. If you want attention and egos, don't put my life into it. Just do it on your own.
Just do it on your own.
Get another TV show. Let everybody watch you. Make up a documentary or something.
It's exhausting just dealing
don't
with you.
Don't be the president.
I'm exhausted from the whole lot of the things. Really. I really don't think, though, that he's going to show up for that debate. I think he's going to fake another assassination attempt. And, oh my God.
So refreshing.
Do you understand? Was a prosecutor. He will fucking mop the fucking floor with
prosecutor against a felon. Wonderful.
Prosecutor against it. This is literally what she did for years on end. She will fucking clear the house. It is absolutely. There's no way. He's not going to do it. There's no way. I would be so shocked if he really went through.
Even if he did it, something would happen dramatic.
Yeah.
And it would be cut short.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do it. I highly doubt it. He's going to pretend it's the whole assassination attempt, or they're going to try to assassinate her. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think he's going to do it at all. He's terrible. And then the last thing that I want to say is this. Democrats, I'm fucking sick of you. Please understand, the time for all that when they go low, we go high ass bullshit.
We're done.
Was when you were dealing with people who had any kind of integrity,
anything,
or sense,
moral compass,
or morality. You are now dealing with a carrot without merit. This man is not interested in the going, they don't care about that. No. They don't care about looking like better people and all this kind of shit. Y'all care about that shit. Yeah. You're so busy trying to pretend. Thank you, Nolan, for the hair directly in my hair. Okay. So, but that's all y'all care about. What's going on now? Oh, okay. Jasmine's a hot commodity. But anyway, so y'all don't care. These people don't care about that. They only care about winning. They don't care if they tell lies. They don't care. Said so many lies about Kamala. They've been saying she's put millions upon millions of people in jail for weed, for that is a lie. Okay? It's a lie. All these things can be fact checked. I don't know why y'all act like we don't have computers.
Yeah, you're just making things up. It's crazy.
Who are the lies for? This is what really kills me about Republicans.
Is it going to change my mind against Trump? And it's not.
This is what's weird to me. What we have, look, listen, the majority of us have eyes. If we don't have eyes, the majority of us have ears. Okay? If we don't have eyes or ears, I don't know. Maybe we're not voting. We don't care. I don't know what's going on. But the most of us, eyes, ears, the whole lot, we can see, we can hear, or we can do one of or the other. We see what's going on. Why are you lying to us about stuff that we can clearly see happen? Oh, Trump didn't say. Trump just said that he literally just said that Kamala just became black. And then he then said today, I never said that. Sir, we literally heard you. What the fuck are you talking about? And what are you lying for? The people that are on your side don't need lies because they are already on your side. They don't care why you do what you do because they're only voting because you're upholding white supremacy. And they just want to also uphold white supremacy. So those people don't give a fuck. Okay? You don't need to lie for them. The people who are not on your side are too smart to believe those lies. So we are also not going to be swayed. Just stop lying. Just be like, yeah, I'm voting for him because I like white supremacy and I'm fucking racist. Okay, great. But, like, what can we say to that? If you say, I'm not racist, but I got a rebuttal for that shit because you are racist. But if you say, I'm voting for him because I'm racist, I don't like black people, and I don't like all these Mexicans, and I don't like whatever, then I'll be like, okay, that makes sense. Like, that's it. Yeah. End of the conversation. What am I doing? Who are the lies for, girl? We don't need those lies. But as far as Democrats go, I'm sick of y'all. Y'all got to stop all that. You're spending so much time trying to prove you're better people than them. And it is over. All of y'all need to have Jasmine Crockett energy, and I don't know why you have. Yeah. These Republicans are out here lying, they're stealing, they're cheating all of the time, and y'all have not protected the American people because you're too busy trying to pretend you're better than everybody, and you're not doing what needs to be done. You didn't codify laws that protected us, and now everything is fucking repealed. You had nothing but time to do that shit, and it wasn't done. Everything is repealed now, and now we're out here fighting for our fucking lives while y'all sitting here talking about some we go when they go low, we go high. Fuck you. Go low. Every time these motherfuckers say something, y'all all should have been like, you fucking bad built bleach ball. All y'all should have done that shit. Every single one of you should have motherfucking jokes on deck, reads on decks, comebacks on deck. The lot of you. Republicans are out here running as Democrats, getting Democratic money, and then turning around when they get in office and being like, surprise, I'm actually a Republican. And why is nobody getting those people and being like, hey, that's actually fucking fraud. And now there's a congressional hearing against this motherfucker to be like, you got to get the fuck out of office. You ran on lies. You can't just stay here as a Republican. That's not real. Because then why the fuck aren't y'all doing the same thing? Send a Democrat in there, have him run on Republican ass lies, and then turn around and be like, surprise, bitch! Surprise, surprise, I'm a Democrat, motherfuckers. Why are y'all not doing that? All of that other shit y'all are doing, get that the fuck out of here. Stop being weak and start getting these motherfuckers back. It is time for y'all to start saying, listen, you punk ass bitch. The moment they say something, every time, all that when they go low, grab them motherfuckers and drag them to hell. All these motherfuckers should be on a ferry in the motherfucking river Styx right now. Y'all should be underworld low with these motherfuckers. We are in the fight of our lives, and y'all are out here playing games because you're so busy being like, well, oh my God, I just want to be honest. And fuck all of that. When they start lying, be like, yeah, I actually heard J.D. Vance was actually taking back shots from Donald Trump. Whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter because they lie all the time.
Yes.
So who cares? If they can just lie, why the fuck aren't you just lying? Just do whatever. Because they don't give a fuck. We need help. Help your constituents. Why the fuck are you sitting there just taking it like a good little girl every fucking time they do something?
Yep.
It's enough. Y'all need to be up in this office and you need to be being like, absolutely not. Get the fucking Neanderthal face Marjorie Taylor Greene, get her the fuck out of here. Lauren Boebert, her fucking dodo bird ass, get her the fuck out of here. She's a motherfucking grandmother. She was giving hand jobs in the movie theater. I would bring that up every time that I was talking to that bitch. Are you kidding me? Marjorie Taylor Greene had an affair. I would bring that up every congressional hearing. She brought up Jasmine Crockett's last resort. I would have been like, how's your affair partner? The moment she said it. What do you mean?
Yeah. How's
that man you were having an affair with? Were you on top or bottom when you were having that affair? Every time Boebert said anything stupid, I would be like, how's your son that just had a baby, you fucking 40-year-old grandmother? Embarrassing. Like, every single time. How's your fucking teenage son? Every time. How's the guy you were giving a fucking hand job to in the movie theater? Do you think that's a problem? Every time. Why are y'all not being ruder? Y'all need to be more petty. I'm sick of it.
They got skeletons.
They got hella skeletons. And y'all just be really just rolling with it and letting them say whatever they want and don't give them that energy back. The only person ever gave that energy was Jasmine. And y'all need to be more like her. I need to see that energy from everybody. Everybody should have a bad build. Just alliteration across the board. Everybody should have a bad build, bleach blonde, butch body, motherfucking, that they can just pull out every single time. Y'all need exactly roasting lessons from Jasmine so that you can get all these motherfuckers together, because y'all have played around too much and now these motherfuckers do whatever they want. And you've let it happen, and you have not protected us. And the only reason we voted for you is because we have a little bit of hope that you actually give a fuck at all, when really y'all should have let Bernie be president a long time ago. And you didn't support Bernie, and now we're fucked because you guys didn't support Bernie in the first place. And now we are all fucked. Get it together and stop being weak little bitches. Do you understand? My God, today.
All right, well, we're going to wrap this up because we're losing daylight.
We're losing daylight, and I'm sick of y'all. So, that's it. Anyway, as we stated before, if you don't agree with our opinions, we don't care. You can get your own podcast, and then you can talk about how you feel. That's fine. We're not going to be debating back and forth with you feel how you feel. Vote for who you want to vote for, but the bottom line is go out and vote. I don't care who you vote for.
Educate yourself.
Educate yourself. Go out and vote. Do your part. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and don't be complaining about it if you didn't vote.
Yeah, my votes don't matter.
I hate that shit.
That's a whole nother day. We're talking about
your votes matter.
Part 2. I don't want to hear that nonsense.
Go out and vote. That's it. Make sure you're registered to vote. Don't let these people try to play us. Okay? That's the bottom line. That's it. So, anyway. Well, it was a lot. For now, eat, drink, be petty.
Be petty.